Hey, what's going on, everyone? Dan the Glassman here. You're watching Back to Nature once again. Gardenia Glass. Check it out. I want to give you an update. Bees and Seeds Festival is coming up next Saturday in Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's May 20th from 1 till 9 at Tractor Brewing. That's at the Wells Park location on 4th Street, 1800 4th Street Northwest. Bunch of live bands are going to be playing. Let me see if I can find the post real quick. I was just on there, shared it, so we'll see here. Well, I won't allow you to read this because I don't know what's going on. Oh, I was trying to go to a show. All right, so here it is. We just posted this up. So this is the lineup right here. We got Mondo Vibrations, Wake Self, Bouquet Soul, Jer Project, Element 37. We're gonna put that back together. We don't play anymore, so this is a rare event for us. And we got Rebecca Arscott. I've been wanting to do a show with this girl for such a long time, so it's finally happening. This is going to be a great lineup. I believe we've played with most of these guys. I'm not sure if we've played with Wake Self yet, but all the others we've shared stages with before many times. So this is going to be great to come back out. This is next Saturday. So I'm still not even sure what the lineup's going to be for Element 37. You know how I do it. I just throw it all together. I'm always going to be up in the front singing the songs, and they're going to have some amazing musicians backing me up. So there you have it. Wanted to give you some updates on the plants here. I've been super busy with the drop of water pendants, as you guys may know. I've been making these, the teardrop pendants here. So that's actually that's one that it's got some dichroic in it I was messing with. And here's the one that's all strung up. It's just hanging there. We got a bunch more coming for you guys, but I've been working busy on those the drop of water pendants, getting them out to the water protectors, the Buffalo dancers who were at the Gathering of Nations, and just gifting them out to those who have been involved. And I feel blessed to be a part of this whole movement right now. We've got some of our heirloom tomatoes. These are some of the black beauties that we have coming up. What we did is we just put the a piece of the tomato. It was basically decomposing. We put it into the soil, covered it with some soil, and bam, there you have it. Now we got to separate all these and then put them into our bottles, which we have down here all ready to go. And so we're going to get those into the bottles very soon. Once I have a moment of time, maybe I'll do that today. We got our flowers here. That's from the seed bomb from Bees and Seeds Festival. So thank you guys so much. I believe Chris or Margot maybe made those. We got another one in the garage too. I have it at my glass studio. Here's our cucumber here. I planted it with my niece, teaching her about compost and how to plant stuff. I don't know how hers is doing. Here is our experiment with the organic oregano that we got straight from the package. I still have some of the packages in the refrigerator, and that's been about, I guess, a week or two now. I believe it's been like 2 Saturdays now. As you can see, there is one green still. The rest are all died, but that's fine because it's oregano, so we'll be able to use that for our cooking. But check it out. We did save some. So one of these is growing, and that means there's probably going to be some roots somewhere down here on the bottom. I'm not sure. I don't see any roots yet, but there is growth, there's life, and that means that worked. So straight up, got a plant from just from using a couple sprigs there. I believe that we put about let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and it looks like there might be at least one growing in there, maybe 2. So that's awesome. There's some more tomatoes growing. We gotta transplant those. Like I said, I've been busy, have not transplanted many things. We got these containers growing. We got some basil, little babies popping up there. We got another basil here that we moved. And usually what we do is in the mornings, we'll just turn these around and let them get hit by the sun on the other side. It's that simple. You don't have to worry about lifting them up or anything like that. You just make sure you have enough space so you can spin them around, and then there you go. These are carrots in here. I haven't really checked on those. I don't know how well they're doing. They've been abandoned. I feel bad. I'm gonna lose my broccoli. We'll be growing this broccoli here really soon. We'll be out at the Bees and Seeds Festival next week. Hopefully we'll be working with Food is Free Project Albuquerque and with Aaron and all of them. And I believe we're going to be able to do some of these, how to build the self-watering containers. We'll have bottles out there. We'll do wicks. Hopefully we'll have some soil out there. And we're going to have plenty of seeds. They always do the free seed giveaways. Usually they're from Seeds of Change. And so we have a bunch of seeds from last year, and we're also getting them from this year. We'll check out some more of these plants. As you can see, some of them aren't doing so well. That needs water. That one needs water. Back there. This one is beautiful. That's the Smart Water one. Water level is really low, but we need to get some more water in there. That one looks like it's doing fine. Also, I wanted to talk about cloning your plants. Tomatoes, check this out. If you look in real close, you'll see these little white nodes, these little bumps right here. If you were to actually cut that and put that into water, that actually, those grow out into roots. Those are the I believe, like the suckers. They fall down. As you can see, tomatoes, they normally, we put them in the cages and we help them grow up straight. I actually have this one propped up with a stick. If I were to take that stick off, it probably would fall over. Like some of these are. I have that one leaning up against the window. This one you can see is completely falling over, and it's in the back, but then it's popping back up. What they do is they fall over like that purposely, and then when they reach the bottoms, like over here, those suckers will then get into the soil and they'll start growing, which is really cool. And then you'll just have like big old tomato bushes. We tend to grow them up like trees and put them in cages. That tomato we lost. These plants we need to put into some kind of soil and get those out there. Luna's plant is doing excellent. And just wanted to let you guys know, her and her mom, that they actually they were in a car accident last night, and thankfully it wasn't a major accident, and they're doing great. They're fine. They're just kind of beat up a little bit, maybe bruises. I haven't seen them yet. I'm hoping to see them today if possible. But just much love and blessings and gratitude. Thank you for just allowing them to still be here with us. So, but Luna's doing great, and her plant is doing excellent. So, yeah, it was a crazy night. I just found out last night. We got a couple other things going on here. So our mint, we didn't take care of that one. These aren't in self-watering containers. So as you can see, I'm losing my plants. I've got plants that are just growing all by themselves, and it's fine. I'm so busy, and this is what happens. People's lives get so busy that they, you forget to take care of your plant for a day, 3 days, whatever, and you lose them. And then it's very discouraging. You don't want to grow anymore. You think you'll just kill everything. Here's something I did. I tried to reroot pomegranate, and basically I killed it. It looks like we have some growth still here. So we'll see if that one is still going. We might still have some growth, so we'll check it out. But the rest of them we lost, and we lost some of the berries. I feel bad, but we're just experimenting. Our aloe is doing great. Those are just in regular containers. The African plant, I don't remember what that one is called, but that one's doing great. The lettuce, we need to start eating that. It's starting to bolt, as you can see. We got a tomato plant outside. It is Saturday, so I wanted to actually show you what I do on Saturday. So normally I go to this place called the Peace and Justice Center in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And what they do is they provide free food for anyone in need. And the cool thing about it is that they get a really good organic foods. I don't think I can mention where it comes from, but it's amazing organic food. So this is what I bring back pretty much every Saturday. Also, being that I'm pretty much a bachelor, I don't have my daughter here all the time with me, and I don't have a significant other or anything. So, it's just me and my roommate, and we share the fridge here. And so every Saturday, what I do is I go in and get new food. This is organic food. Some of it is going to compost. Basically, it's gone bad to the point where I don't want to eat it, but I can use it, so I can compost it. I actually found some amazing veggies today. This whole bag they gave me, check this out. Look at that, a bunch of tomatoes. Yeah, they look gross, right? but all of those have seeds, and all of those are gonna grow. So you know, we're gonna have a bunch of these black beauties here, and we'll be able to grow all those tomatoes, and we can just throw those out in the backyard and just let them grow like naturally. But yeah, check this out. So we got a bunch of chard. Oh, sorry, that's kale. I should know my stuff. I don't think I grabbed any chard today. Some more tomatoes, some squash, some organic carrots. You know, get a bunch of produce, some pears, some bell peppers. So all this, like I said, is just, it's all free here. So if you need it, you can use it, or you can put it in the compost. Look at that, a bunch of cilantro. It's awesome. This is a metal detoxifier. People need to know this. A lot of people, they don't like cilantro. Some people can't handle it. I heard it's something about the genes. Some people can eat it and love it. Some people just, it's really bitter for them. So, also like with spinach. So I get that. But when you think about food as like medicine, and you think about it Ayurvedically, the science of food, and check this out. Look, organic wheat hamburger buns. So we'll be able to make some garden burgers again with some of that kale, some black beans. We just mix up a bunch of these veggies, blend them all up, turn them into garden burgers. Freeze those for the week, and we're good to go. We got some pastries here. Got a little cheese and green chili, a roll, like a croissant or something. It's awesome. And not sure what else we got in here. Oh, what is that? We got some bok choy. Bam. So some more greens right there. Got a beautiful eggplant. So we had to do up some, not sure what we'll do with the eggplant. Eggplant and potatoes is really good. Mixed with some yogurt. We got some milk there. So we'll drink that fairly quickly since it's reduced. But yeah, so you know, there's a bunch of free food here, and I don't know how much that would be worth, $20, $30 worth, because a lot of this is organic. But yeah, every Saturday go grab this stuff. It helps out with just taking off the food from you know, just going to waste. We're a very wasteful society. The human beings are extremely wasteful. As you can see, all this would have just gone in the trash. So now it's going to get utilized. Some of it will be eaten, some of it will go to compost. A lot of these are going to get planted. That's where I get my seeds, you guys. And then I sell them. Free seeds right there. That's how I do the tomato experiments. I get these free tomatoes, slice them, get like 50 seedlings, put them into the bottles, sell each one for $2 to $3 a piece. Oh, well, $3 each or 2 for $5. And then or when they're bigger, then you sell them for more, for $5 each. So you just keep on growing them and keep on growing them. So you want to just keep planting seeds. The more seeds you plant, the more money you'll make at the end. It's awesome. So you guys should try that out. But check this out. So every Saturday I got all this free food coming in, right? But I still have all kinds of food. So now what I do is I go through my refrigerator, and we got a bunch of stuff up here, but all my stuff's on the bottom here. And here's some of that organic the oregano. It's still good in the package. We're keeping that nice and fresh in there. And some homemade red chili I made from the chili pods. Yeah, check that out. We got all this chili pods last week from that spot. I got chili for days now. So, and yeah, we get all kinds of good stuff. A bunch of yogurts. I get so many yogurts that my whole back part of the fridge is full of yogurts now. And then, you know, we got a lot of produce. So now I have to go through. You see, that's all bad. So this is just going to go to compost now, and which is fine. So I'm going to do a clean out of the fridge. All this is pears that I wanted to juice and stuff. So this is like my juicing container there. These tomatoes, some of these are pretty much, they've turned. So won't really use these for eating, but they'll be great for growing. So we'll clean out the fridge today. We'll put in the new food, and then we'll take all this stuff out to the compost. Let's go check out the compost. So this is a little back area here. And let me just unlock the door here. I'm going to give you a little view outside. You don't need to watch the door. Alright. Always there's the doves flying away. One of our bottles has been blowing around in the wind. We need to get that out. Gonna fill it up with some soil. Let's check on our tomato plant over here. So this has been basically out in the sun and in the wind. We've had some crazy weather recently. But yeah, so that's now growing really good. And I think that it's doing good. The bottoms right here, they died from getting blown around. But yeah, as you can see, it's already got some new growth right here. So that's doing fine. You can see there's the other seed bomb right there. That thing's doing excellent. I've been working really diligently with the drop of waters, and we've been doing some live feeds here. So you guys may have seen this poster. And yeah, just been working really hard over here making these the drop of water pendants. So there's one right there. This one was dropped on the floor, and it's got a little bit of a nick, just a little tiny nick, just right there, as you can see. And because of that, I won't ship it out. So we got to make sure that they stay nice and clean and look like a drop of water. So here's the backyard, and we got the compost going. As you can see, there's a lot of weeds over here because this is where we water the truck, and it goes down. So all this area has a lot of growth potential. So what I'm going to do is plant a bunch of corn on the back end, since it's going to be watered naturally. And then we'll keep getting this moist, and we'll start planting here. We got to take all these weeds up. Some of these are the colitas, which is edible, and we'll make sure we leave some of those. We're trying to grow some tomatoes. I actually threw a tomato up against the fence right here, and it just dropped, and we're just going to see if it's going to grow naturally. So, and those are not tomatoes, but we'll just see what happens with that little plant there. This bush, sad to say, but the goji berry bush or tree did not make it. The people who gave it to me, they uprooted it before I got there, and they cut it way too small. They chopped the roots and they killed it. I'm still trying to water it and bring it back, but I think there's no hope. I'm gonna have to just compost that. But yeah, so that food will all go to the compost there. GP, we're gonna have this raised up and probably do a yurt here. And then last week, me and Luna, we planted some basil and some flowers and some lettuce mix just right here, and just see how they'll do together. I don't know how it'll mix. And I haven't watered today yet, so I got to make sure to keep this moist or we won't have anything growing. Being that it's not self-watering, this is one thing that I will have to water all the time. So I watered this, I water my compost, I try to water the gojis. I will be watering back there. Eventually though, we're going to have, like we have the track system in the back, the water flows through and then it goes underneath the hugelkultur system. We're going to create more tracks. I don't know how many rows we'll be able to fit because we want to have space in between the plants. But I'm going to do a rain gutter system where we're going to put our PVC pipes. It's either going to be rain gutters or PVC. We're going to recess them into the ground and basically dig trenches, put them in, and we're going to have water flowing through them. Then we're going to have our buckets, the containers, like the 5-gallon. That's got the tomato over here. Instead of putting a 3-gallon inside of a 5-gallon, we're just going to put the 3-gallon directly on top of the rain gutter system. So then we'll eliminate the buckets. We'll have twice as many buckets this way, so we'll be able to grow twice as many plants. And then, so what we're going to do is we'll have those all set up in the rows, and then we'll have our buckets, boom, 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 and they'll have their wicks going underneath into the water reservoir. And we'll figure out a way to have it all linked up. So we'll turn on the water hose here, or being that this is the roof, we'll have the rain coming down into a rain barrel system collection, and then that'll feed the water automatically. So we're not using the owner's water here at the home, and we're not bringing up his bill. Although we have an agreement that he allowed us to grow here, he just wants food. So we provide him with some food and make sure that we're also offsetting his costs for the water, but we're trying not to use any water. So we'll collect rainwater from here. We'll build a rain gutter system here because it's not built right. As you can see, there's water damage on the wall. So then we'll have that feed here, and then hopefully we'll be able to level it out just right to where water will also feed off of each one. As this fills up, then it'll fill up back, and then this one will fill up, and it'll keep filling up back, and then that one will fill up, and then fill up back, and then that one will fill up. That's the plan. Hopefully it works. We'll see. Might have to do float systems in each trench, or we might just have to do them separately and not have them connected entirely and just water each one individually, and then you'll be fine. You just have to water maybe once a week. I don't know. It depends on how big the pipes are. Looking at 4-inch PVC piping now. I'll put those underneath, holes on top for the wicks to go in. It'll be that simple. So there you have it. Just wanted to give you a quick update on what's been going on. Much love and gratitude for just the safety of my daughter and her mom. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Thank you for supporting the drops of water. Right now I'm still working on thedropofwater.com, so you'll be able to go to that very soon. Which it's a symbol to represent water. Water is life. As you know, I am a water protector. I conserve water because of the way that I grow my plants and things like that, and also all this environmental stuff I do, such as saving good food. Oops, not saving the energy, apparently. Sorry, that's horrible. Don't do that, guys. Horrible. And as you know, saving food and the way we plant with saving the water, conserving the water by having the self-watering planters, teaching people how to upcycle so we're not recycling and putting all the toxins, the fumes back into the air, keeping our rainwater clean, our air clean. That's what the whole mission is, a drop of water, to represent water is life. We are all made of water. We are all life. We need water to sustain ourselves. We are this fight. This is our mission. Whether we choose to be a part of it or not, we are a part of it. This is our fight. This is our battle. Water is life. Mini Waconi. So do what you can. If you can grow some food, please grow some food. If you can upcycle some things instead of recycling some things, please do. Whatever you can to contribute better to this world, please do. Even if it's just, taking care of yourself better, making sure you eat properly, making sure you drink enough water during the day. Get away from all the juice, get away from the sodas, get away from all the beers, get away from all that. Make sure that you're putting water in your body. Make sure you're drinking water. A quick tip, whatever you weigh, let's say you weigh 150 pounds, divide that in half. That's 75, right? So you're supposed to drink 75 ounces of water per day if you weigh 150 pounds. So you do the math for your own weight. And you make sure that you drink a lot of water, and get yourself a nice container that you can always drink out of, and that way you're conserving. You're not buying a bunch of water bottles and then I have to go and collect them and then turn them into these, but that's fine because I'm going to make money off of them. So you guys want to keep throwing away your money? That's fine. I'll keep on taking it out and keep on turning it into money. But there you have it. This is Back to Nature. I appreciate you guys' love and support and everything. If you'd like to help out with the drop of water, go to facebook.com/thedropofwater. Pretty soon we'll have thedropofwater.com and .net available. And please come out to the Bees and Seeds Festival next weekend. Come check us out. We'd love to see you there.